dozens in the dusk, throw it all away. You see a light wherever you go. You have to face it again and again.
Hello, everybody. This is Behold My Strength 456. So, I've I think I would stump down to this level. um, Minecraft isn't it's actually a pretty good game. I suppose. Although most people that probably play the game are kids nowadays, and it used to be pretty big on YouTube or whatever, like for all ages, I think. But um, I had a really hard time trying to record this footage or whatever. I actually had to double the speed in order to because it was going at like 10, 15 frames per second whenever I was recording. Whenever it doesn't, it runs at a 25 to 30. It runs even slower if it's raining. So that's 10, 15 frames is about how fast it goes without recording when it rains. So it runs probably about 5 frames whenever it is raining on the game. So it's like nah. Um, I never really played this game that much, admittedly. So I've been doing a lot of experimenting here lately, practicing and stuff. Um, this is this isn't the current version of Minecraft. This is like an older version. Uh, it's like the original release for the PlayStation 3, but I'm not sure if I can update it because I'm using an emulator and stuff. But to run this game, but um, so I was messing around in the town here. Um, because I've seen in like certain YouTube videos that the blacksmith, if you look inside their shop, there's a chest sometimes, at least that's what I. It might be because this is an older version that didn't I couldn't find that, and for some reason I found a lot of stuff destroyed, like doors and stuff. I had to build two doors for some weird reason. I'm not sure why it was like that. And because I was in the town for a little bit, actually, with the villagers and stuff, I uh, I stayed there overnight, um, which you'll be seeing. Um, in this particular, I believe there is each world that's generated or whatever. It's a like there's a jungle habitat. Well, yeah, I think that's. This one here is a village farm area. I think. There's probably others. I'm I made a practice file where I've been doing a bunch of stuff on it. Um, in the past few days, I've gotten a lot done on it. Um, my playing ability has definitely changed from where it has been on here. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but um, I may even show it off that world. What's going on in that, but what I've done in that. Um, See, just like I said, I stayed in some of the villagers' houses overnight. Um, since I double the speed for most of this part, there is like a good 5-10 minutes that I multiply the speed even further because yeah, there was a creeper in in that house over there, just staring me down. Like on top of that, of all the well, those villagers are staring me down, and it's a little creepy. Being in there at night like that or whatever, and this villager's constantly staring at you and all night, and um, and I was kind of trapped in the house here, and I had to break out of this dude's house by breaking through the wall there, and that spider. I don't know where the where the it came from, but um, I didn't really die to it, obviously, but um, so obviously here I was looking around trying to find a blacksmith's chest, thinking that I could get some early stuff, but um, I did get some. I did do some. I did get some things done here. By being, and that creeper is still in there. I mean, um, finally he's in there with that dude. Yeah, a couple of these villagers are trapped in there for some weird reason. I freed some of them or whatever. For some reason, that blacksmith later, he's gone. I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, I got a lot of. This farm is a good place to find food and stuff, so. Um. So I did get some stuff from here, you know. Um. Some stuff out of this, being here early. And trust me, I did have trying to record this, so and I'm doing post. I'm probably gonna do post commentary for this stuff because for Minecraft because um obviously it's running at half the speed if I record. Um, and the PC version Minecraft runs at 60, so even if I'm not recording, you know, it's still running slower than what it's supposed to. Well, I think it's running pretty close to where it should be or whatever, because this is on the PS3. The console is typically, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. He's trapped in there. Freed him. Looked in here and see if there was anything in here. I haven't touched the original this world or whatever very much compared to the other world that I've created. I've created two worlds or whatever, and I've gotten a bunch of stuff that I'm way ahead in that compared to what I was in this. Um, I also did a few things off screen. Um, Plus, another issue I was having or whatever is the game constantly crashing on me every like 20 minutes. Just to get an hour up, of footage, I mean, I was having a really annoying time. Clearly. I I even tried to make this place look a little better by coming over here and you know, you know how all the doors are unreachable for some weird reason, cut off, and some people are trapped, and I freed them or what. Um, yeah. Um, that's one of the things that I mean, but something else that does happen later that you'll be seeing. And I don't know what the hell these guys are doing here. Just walking around in circles there for a few minutes there. I don't know. And I was just sitting over there staring at him in the corner over there, like the um. It's daytime again. Once again, after I broke a hole in the house, I passed it up for him. Um, just to be kind of nice. You can actually buy stuff from these guys. Right. I don't know if they give anything useful, but you can get emeralds and stuff from them. If there is a way to update this, I'll try and show off a newer build, but probably later on. But I'll have to use this build for a little while. Money issues, but of course I could just get the original PC version. But pretty sure that would run better than the PlayStation 3 version on an emulator. But uh, yeah, and they would also freeze on me like here, and I'd have to shut out of this. Restart the game. I cut here. Um, this is a nice house. A nice, roomy little house. They're sitting over there having a little. It looks like they're having a conversation over there. Um, I walk over there and they're like, "Hey, what do you want, man? This go away." This zombie over here or whatever, I seen him at this neighboring house over here. He's pounding on the door, trying to break it. Since I'm playing on normal mode, zombies don't just. There's this creeper over here that I seen out this window too. Um, just walking around. In normal mode, which is the version that I've been playing on, zombies can't destroy doors. I finally decided to get away from the village a little bit and try to make my own house. My own, yeah. I had many issues just trying to get this game to run on the emulator. Yeah, see, this is if you can't tell, this is an older build. Any other people who regularly play Minecraft would probably tell, but admittedly, I haven't played Minecraft that much, if I haven't mentioned that already, but that zombie I also he this happened to me twice or whatever. He was as soon as daylight came up or whatever, the dude that was in the neighboring house or whatever, he opened up the door. The zombie came in. He locked the zombie out in the house, and then he opened up the door or whatever again. And then the zombie came running after him, and then he burned alive. There was another case where he actually ended up in the water, and he doesn't burn because he's in water, obviously. So, but he was stuck in there. I don't know, that zombie for a little while. I eventually killed him, but. And I stayed over here again one more night. I also did some farming here because it was this is a, a village. There's a lot of plants and stuff. These guys are farmers pretty much. Um, show off some things you can make, I guess. Well, I was looking through this to see stuff I could make at the same time, but since there's uh what's it called, granite, um you can get flint from them. This is good to make arrows, or still in flint. So you can go to, I mean, for later stuff. You don't really need arrows, but arrows are pretty useful. Um, Bow and arrow and stuff. I can't use a sword, and I mean, I can't use a shield in this version, but I can at least yeah, I kind of showed it there. They locked him into the house again. I didn't. I didn't remember having that. Um, I didn't remember recording this. Whatever. Um, the neighboring house is actually where I think he's a mate, and this villager is stuck in there for some reason. I tried helping it a little bit, but um, I don't know. He seemed to be just having little. Having just a little bit of fun. You're just messing around, if you get what I'm saying. But I've seen quite a few videos of Minecraft, but had to kind of remind myself of a few things though in the past few days. I doubt there's any. I doubt that the console version slows down that much. Whenever it's raining, but it probably runs somewhere around there, 30 frames. They typically run worse than consoles versions of games. Typically run worse than the PC versions. But in terms of graphics, And I finally get to building my house after about 4 5 nights in that village. um, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to run ads yet. They did buy they did. Well, I thought I'd be able to do it this month, but I can't. Um, a lot of these graphical issues in this video, I don't remember. This didn't happen when I was recording. I'm pretty sure it didn't. I think I put it on performance priority whenever I was recording with screen recorder, but it's getting dark. Better hurry up and finish things up. If you're just getting into if you're just making a new world or whatever, what you can do, I've started to do at least, is like whenever it's at nighttime, if you don't haven't had a house finished, if you don't get it finished fast enough, um, and you worry that you might wind up getting killed, um, you can dig into the ground a bit. As you can see, I made a wooden axe, a wooden sword, a wooden pickaxe. Um, Actually, the wooden sword I think is better than a golden sword. A golden sword is I think it does uh, less damage than a wooden sword. Well, a golden sword does the same amount of damage as a wooden sword. It just has less durability. I don't know. Still much better a wooden sword than your fist. Trust me. Um, does about 2.5, 3.5 hearts, something like that. And I finally and I go ahead and make a door here. I think it's different in the newer builds how you make doors of Minecraft. I think it's the opposite of what's shown in this build. You have to be on the other side for you to put it on the very front of that block, on the side that I'm on. Um, the side I'm on being the back, I guess you could say. Um, you don't have to worry about there being. It, I think yeah, that's what I was talking about a few minutes ago. I think. Um, if you're just starting a new world, you can dig like 2, 3 blocks down in the grass. Um, I, Sand would that would work too. Um, if at night, if you're running around at night without a house or without being indoors or anything, um, you can dig 3 blocks down, fall down in the hole, and then cover it up or whatever. Typically, monsters won't exactly get in there. I noticed. Um, if you just have like 1 block, um, typically that's the way it's been or whatever. They won't aggro onto you and walk to into the hole or whatever. It's only if they've seen you and that they'll do that. From what I've seen, I come all the way out here to kill a few sheep to get some wool so I can make a bed. On this file, I mainly use the carrots instead of killing the animals or whatever. Um, I never really killed the animals really or whatever on that file. It was just done um, just to get the wool here. I may have to do it again for the later, but for some materials that I may need later in order to make some stuff. But um, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and make bread. Get on that bread life. Yeah, no. Nice place to start out here. I go ahead and work on the house off screen, make it look a little better. Um, and I also do something else too, but the wooden pickaxe has quite a bit of durability, surprisingly. Not as much as some other, just like iron or later pickaxes that you get. It's probably better to make stone, but if we don't have any stone, it's probably just better to make wooden stuff. So you get the idea. Since I did an hour for this video, it's probably gonna, and I doubled the speed for most of this. It's probably over 2 hours of footage that I did. Um, Considering all the other stuff that I edited out, and yeah, it was much longer than that. So yeah, I didn't. I worked really hard on it. And here's the house. I do a couple of things later. Like I noticed that um, I don't know, that you'll probably see in the next episode. Um, I noticed that I also on one side I made it only three instead of four because of that block that I placed there. I find that some of the monsters actually got into the house or whatever sometimes or whatever um, through that hole because of the block that I placed there. Um, the reason why I made the outside interior, the walls and stuff so big or whatever, because I was paranoid and I guess you could say. At that time or whatever, I went down here and got some stone or whatever, made a stone pickaxe and a sword off screen, and I found some coal behind me. Um, and I go over here and go down in this area, show that off. Um, Skeleton. Um, Nearly killed me there. Since I don't have any armor yet, I mean, you can see I made quite a few torches as well. Found some iron too. I think I found iron in the like off screen too, but I died and I think I lost it. But I literally don't know what happened to it at all. What's all around my house or what? Yeah, a skeleton fell in on me into the house. Yeah, that's what happened. I think from the hole or whatever. And I died inside my house, but spiders and stuff were getting on the house or whatever way too easily because of that one block that I placed. As long as you rest in the bed, you shouldn't worry about getting your house destroyed. Well, rest in a bed before nightfall. You'll sleep through it, and no monsters will spawn. Weirdly enough, Even if you don't have a house and there's just you just make a bed, put it in the middle of nowhere, you'll be safe. The farming I did was just mainly for some emeralds. I got a couple of emeralds and made a block. Emeralds aren't very useful, but I guess they can be useful in upgrades and stuff. I mean, well, yes, you can get upgrades and stuff by doing a well, you can get levels. Is what I mean. Um, it's just mainly useful for decoration purposes. That's really all the emeralds used for. But and it's nighttime. Gotta go home. I don't know where that block came from at all. Just randomly floating there, like, nah. I decided to put that torch there to get some, add a little bit of light. And I decided to try and close that up. So, I guess there was kind of enough light in there because the moonlight or whatever to begin with, but but without any light, it would be even darker. Why not make glass? You know, yeah, no. I didn't really know how to. At least I think I didn't. I can't sleep. Those monsters outside are keeping me up. Yeah, no. I probably would have uploaded this sooner, but I've been we ran out of coffee, and I've been having a hard time trying to keep a normal sleeping time or whatever, and um, spider was on my house, and I was up at for a couple of days. I was up at night sleeping during the day, but I'm probably not going to upload very much though because of unless something happens because with this Minecraft video, I don't know. Um, I may get a few more views because it's Minecraft, but I doubt I'll get that many. Surprisingly enough, that one video that I did on that hack is I'm getting views for some weird reason. I don't know what what's up with that even without ads. It's because I put not clickbait. What the crap? Nah. But yeah, all my other videos don't have crap for views. Probably not going to be able to run ads until next month. Hopefully, I'll be able to run them next month. Plus, I don't feel comfortable recording whenever. If it was just mom, I think I'd be okay. But um, uh, it's mainly Bobby. I'm not used to It feels weird. I don't know. Sometimes they're playing music too, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't if I was recording, but before that, and they're recording just as they get home. But if I'm recording just as they get home, but if they are playing music, which most of the time they are, I mean. Obviously, I have social issues, so with everyone except for my sisters or my mom, I guess. um, and it was at one point getting better, but now it's just gotten much worse because the way things have been in the past few years, and there's a number of things that have happened. And haven't, I guess you could say, but not doing anything like working, just sitting in the house, so, not doing anything, going to school, just not working or whatever, and just sitting in the house all day, not doing anything, not even going to. It's really taking its toll in another way, That's what I mean by not doing it. Yeah. Especially because I haven't been. It's not like I haven't been talking or anything, but this is mainly to my sisters. That's. Nah. And because of the way things were at the time, I really wasn't doing it very often. It's because most of the time I was up at night and I was sleeping during the day for a long time, and yeah, it's a big issue. And I finally get around to making a forge. In a forge, you can cook stuff in it like steak and stuff. Just need coal, or you can make charcoal by burning uh, wood and stuff in the forge, I think. But you can find coal in areas like the area I went down into just a little bit ago. And I make some of the iron. I well, I make iron ingots out of it so I can make armor and stuff. A couple of things of armor. I'm probably gonna wind up going to do hard mode eventually. Hmm. I went straight to normal mode. I mean, it has three difficulties, so typically that's the way it is. Hmm. If you're if you're about as young adult, maybe teens, I don't know. Um, hmm, Probably, especially if you're a gamer and stuff. But Finishing up a little bit of the flooring here in this house. They just got home. Everybody just got home.
The darkness, the dozens in the dusk, throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever. Hold on to darkness, the dozens in the dusk, throw it all away. You see a light wherever you go.